don't remember exactly, but certainly in 1983, I was very much aware of him in Formula 3 in England, and he was very persistent, about winning. He was very good at that already that early in his career, but very persistent about trying to persuade Patrick and myself to let him test. I was first driving a Grand Prix car in a Formula 1 car.
That first drive came at Donington Park in England, at the wheel of the Williams Fw08C, the model of car that had taken Keke Rosberg to victory in Monaco earlier the same year.
Ayrton turned up, made himself comfortable in the cockpit, remembered all the instructions about what everything was for in the cockpit.
At the time, he was only halfway through his first season of Formula 3, but he was totally undaunted by the Grand Prix car with triple the power of his usual mount.
I set off, did what we call an out and a straight back in lap to check over the car mechanically. And then over the next 21 laps, I think it was, he just went off a second quicker than the car had ever been around there. And then said, I think that's all right, I've got enough in my head, got out of the car and went home. So we were quite astonished. In that particular day, it was obvious that his brain was in total control of everything else. Was just ahead of the game. Clearly belonged in a Grand Prix car. He was born for that, if you like. We weren't ready to put him in the team in '84, partly for contractual obligations to other drivers. And then he went off to Lotus and then to McLaren. So it was quite a long while before we were able to offer him a seat, which was for '94.